I have a note in my head based on past experiences with him that John Shorley's a good referee. But is Molina getting away with more holding in there than he does?
Yes, he does that very effectively.
Your referee, John Shorley. And now...
And, you know, he's on a mentally, years ago, he was a sparring partner for Kermit Citron, who he came back and beat just recently. So she has a lot more respect for Molina than I expected. And she is...
Do they have too much? Molina's having a good round so far. And
Molina's doing very well right now, but I'm sad.
We probably have some viewers. Was when he was coming a cropper. Pound weight class. Molina is the kind of strong that throw in combination. And incidentally, our consistency a fighter wants. The relationship between Kirkland and Wolf is as partially because he had thought that he wanted to.
You know, I've heard
his first effective punch. Keep going, Emmanuel.
I think a lot of it I was told was not so much the trainer can out of just.
He has to be careful to stay away from difficult.
Kirkland, who on the inside too. Molina with barely. So not only is Kirkland facing a technical problem here, also in against an equally maybe determined.
Wolf is very concerted between rounds. Urged until the middle portions of this round, seemingly just getting on track. With 7, but land at 11. We go to
lifted a lot of weights.
When you have so much respect for a guy's boxing.
James Kirkland has to be James Kirkland. It's
gotten a little more warmed up. He's landed some more shots.
And
he does that very effectively. And no one can
pin Kirkland against his rib cage.
Traditionally,
Molina's punches are moving, coming off a lot faster with his punches.
Jim, boy, is this guy good at what he does. Talking about Carlos Molina. 3-0, 30-27, Carlos Molina. You know, Jim, he gets inside, he touches you, he scores points, and he grabs you. And he grabs you. And he grabs you. And he grabs you. And he grabs you.
Unofficial ringside score, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob, I've got a 2-0, 20-18, Devin Alexander. But I got to tell you something. I'm really unhappy with the work of Steve Smoga. Devin Alexander lands a shot and he grabs, and that's not right. His key defense is to grab. Look at this. He's doing it over and over and over again. Now, if you're the referee, you say, hey, you got to stop holding. You got to stop holding. 4 or 5 times you take a point. I mean, that's all there is to it. Alexander winning because he landed more shots. Maybe not this round, but be as it may, Smoga can't let him get away with all that holding. Take it away from 3-0 Molina.
To me, a Mexican crowd for the most part, even fighter, and he knows how to win fights, and he knows brother Mar, any type of a tempo of aggression going in this fight.
And
20 seconds to land a punch, and he don't know where Molina's head is going to be at. Molina land 1 or 2 clean punches.
Hand by Molina. Well, while Molina's moving us here.
Oh, he's just working Kirkland.
Kirkland is standing straight up.
Winning every round so far. He comes gets a left hook in, does Carlos Molina.
He's always looked.
Well, it's one out for where Kirkland is tonight, or it's a little both.
Can't find a solid target. He cannot land more than 3 or 4 punches. Use it around. Molina
pointing out, she said, look, a lot of guys bother you with foot movement.
Lara's a slick southpaw. They fought to a draw.
Background in the amateurs of Kirkland. Kirkland had a the guy that's so determined the way that Kirkland is. And he's with those clean, and then he clinches and ties him up after he lands his punches.
I have a note in my head based on past.
There it was. Kirkland landed all those good little shots.
For Molina. Stop.
A sign that we've entered the second half of the fight.
There we go. Get some rest in the middle round. It's not the 15 for Kirkland in the 6th round. So Molina came on a
Molina.
loose on Molina's right glove and Kirkland's left. It's as though they're fighting with tassels now.
You know, when Larry Hazard was a commissioner in New Jersey, we call it, to avoid situations like this.
His opponent off and landing one shot as he
very
pushes
smart.
Kirkland off, pushes him into the
Pacquiao Pacquiao, as I mentioned, and Marquez, of the finally against the boxer, believing he had, and he's consequently not the same animal we're used to.
Slowly and tight. And I think it's a combination of that.
Blow Molina away. But the body that Molina has the right other one too. Kirkland.
And he's also trying to think with Molina, and he's being outthought.
And gets into a stationary position, and Molina is able to stand back and tee off. To watch a guy with a record of 30-1 who has beaten quality fighters like Joel Julio, looking Carlos Molina.
He's thinking too much and not just fighting.
He's going to be getting away from everything he does and smothering him, and so Molina's going to take this round.
There he goes, walking Kirkland back into the corner.
Molina does that very effectively, and the referee never catches him on how he does that.
Gave it to him in different and better language.
And you got to realize something, that even...
That's another one that would
fit. Today, with the stakes so high.
Example that if he loses tonight, he's lost probably a chance to fight.
4-pound belt would be Arios.
For the last round, you started really trying to motivate James to mix it up.
Not letting his hands go. When he was using the feint, using jab, he was catching.
All right.
But it seems like you boxing advice in working for him tonight.
Like that, just let him go.
Is there
late knockouts are pretty rare. Fight in the road delivered an 11th round knockout.
See fighters throughout boxing history like Molina, who always in controversies. Let's see if the judges will go for a guy.
Those two big right hooks up top earlier in the round.
In this round, Molina's just trying to get away. There's a straight right hand by Molina.
Stop. Legs look very bad right now. Smothered Kirkland to keep giving Molina energy.
Yep.
And they smothered him once again.
And Wolf said that.
Getting away with it.
I know we were critical, but I think it might be
slowly and tight. And I think it's a combination of that, slowly and tight. And I think it's a combination of that, slowly and tight. And I think it's a combination of that, slowly and tight. And I think it's a combination of that.